Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. Myself Naveen, I am the maths mentor, and today we will discuss about chapter number 11, trigonometry, exercise 11.1. Problem number 1, in right angle triangle ABC, in right angle triangle ABC, 8 centimeter, 15 centimeter, 17 centimeters are the lengths of AB, BC, CA respectively. What is the length of AB? AB is 8 centimeter and BC is 15 centimeter and CA is 17 centimeter respectively. Then find sin A, cos A and tan A. Okay children, so they are asking to find out sin A. I mean angle is at A children. So this is our angle. We called it as theta. What is the ratio of trigonometric function sin? Sin in the sense opposite side by hypotenuse. With respect to A, opposite side is BC and hypotenuse is AC, right? So what is the length of side BC? Length of side BC, which is given 15 centimeter, and what is the length of side AC? AC is given 17 centimeter, right? So what is sin A? So sin A equal to 15 by 17. Now the second one is we need to find trigonometric function, that is cos A. What is the ratio of trigonometric function cos? Cos is nothing but adjacent side by hypotenuse. With respect to A, adjacent side is AB. Adjacent side is AB and hypotenuse is AC. What is AB children? AB is 8 centimeter and AC is 17 centimeter. So what is cos A? Cos A is 18 by 17. Now coming to tan. What is the ratio of tan function? Tan is opposite side by adjacent side. So with respect to A, opposite side is BC and adjacent side is AB. So BC is 15 centimeter and AB is 8 centimeters. So tan A is 15 by 8 centimeters, right? Now the second question is the sides of right angle triangle PQR are PQ equal to 7 centimeter, PR equal to 25 centimeter and angle Q is 90 degrees respectively. Then find tan P minus tan R. So PQR is a right angle triangle. Right angle is at Q. PQ is given 7 centimeter, PR is given 25 centimeter. Then we need to find tan P minus tan R, right? So we don't know actually QR. So let us find first of all what is the length of QR. By using Pythagoras theorem, in a right angle triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. Okay, here in a right angle triangle, longest side is called hypotenuse. PR square equal to PQ square plus QR square. As it is given length of PR is 25, 25 square equal to length of PQ is 7 square plus QR square. 25 square, 25 into 25, 625 is equal to 7 square, 7 into 7, 49 plus QR square. 49 you transpose. So 625 minus 49 equal to QR square. So 625 minus 49. So 15 minus 9, that is 6. 11 minus 4, 7. 576 equal to QR square. Square, you transpose this side, it will become square root of 576, which is equal to QR. Square root of 576 is 24. So what is the length of QR? We got the length of QR is 24 centimeter. Right? So now, listen children carefully. Actually we have to find tan P minus tan R. Tan P, I mean with respect to P. So let us first write down tan P ratio with respect to P. Actually tan ratio is opposite side by adjacent side. With respect to P, opposite side is QR and adjacent side is PQ. I mean, so 24 by 7 tan P ratio. Now coming to second one is tan R. Children, angle is important with respect to R. I mean angle is at R. With respect to R, opposite side is PQ and adjacent side is QR. Right? Opposite side is PQ. PQ is 7 centimeter and adjacent side is QR 24 centimeter. Okay? In between we have minus. So tan P is 24 by 7 minus tan R is 7 by 24. Right? So what is the LCM of 7 and 24? 24 into 7. 7 4 is 28. 7 2 is 14 plus 2 16. 168. 7 24 is 168 into 24 into 24. 24 7 is 168 into 7 into 7. 24 into 24. 24 24 is 576 minus 7 into 7. 7 7 is 49. So 576 minus 49. 16 minus 9 7. 6 minus 4 2. That is 527. So answer is 527 by 168. So that is the value of tan P minus tan R. So don't confuse. You have to be careful with the angles. Tan P minus tan R. So that is our second problem. Now listen children, third question carefully. In a right angle triangle ABC, with right angle at B, in which A equal to 24 units and B equal to 25 units and the angle BAC is theta. What is BAC? Angle BAC is theta. Then find cos theta and tan theta. In which A equal to 24 units and B equal to 25 units. As we did previous sum only, we have 7, 24, 25. They are called Pythagorean triplets. Right? I mean, what do you mean by Pythagorean triplet? That is 25 square equal to 24 square plus 7 square. Right? Among these three, 25 is the highest length. Right? So, as we know that in a right angle triangle, longest side is called hypotenuse. So, here 25 units is our hypotenuse. Okay? And A equal to 24 units. A equal to 24 units. You consider BC as A units, which is 24 units. And this is our B, 25 units. Let us consider as AB as C. We don't know, that we have to find out. Right? Okay. We know that by using Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. What is AC children? AC is B units, that is 25 square equal to AB is we don't know, we have to find out, and BC is 24 units. 25 square is 625 equal to AB square plus 24 square is 576. 25 square is 625, 24 square is 576, right? So transpose this, 625 minus 576 equal to AB square. What is 625 minus 576, children? That is 49 equal to AB square. Square you transpose becomes root. So what is the square root of 49? That is 7. So what is the length of AB, children? Length of AB is 7 units. Okay, we got it, length of AB. Now what we have to find? We need to find out cos theta and tan theta. Cos theta. What is cos ratio, children? Cos in the sense adjacent side by hypotenuse, right? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. With respect to theta, what is the adjacent side? Adjacent side is AB, which is how many units? 7 units. And what is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is 25 units. So 7 by 25. Now coming to tan theta, what is tan ratio? Tan in the sense opposite by adjacent side, right? So what is opposite side? With respect to theta, opposite side is 24 units and adjacent side is 7 units. So tan theta is nothing but 24 by 7 units. Is it clear, children? Yes. Now coming to fourth question. Yes. Now coming to fourth question. If cos A equal to 12 by 13, then find sin A and tan A. Okay. So what is given? As it is given, cos A equal to 12 by 13. What is the ratio of cos, children? Cos is nothing but adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. So let us draw a right angle triangle. A, B, C. Right angle is at B. So angle is at A, children. So angle is, the position of angle is at A. So with respect to A, adjacent side is AB, that is 12 centimeter, and hypotenuse is AC, 13 units. We don't know what is the length of the side BC. Yes, according to Pythagoras theorem, what is Pythagoras theorem? Square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. The other two sides are AB and BC. What is the length of AC? Length of AC is 13 units. 13 square equal to length of AB is 12 units. 12 square. We don't know length of BC. BC square. So 13 square is 169. 12 square is 144 plus BC square. 144, if you transpose 169 minus 144 is equal to BC square. So 169 minus 144, 9 minus 4, 5, 6 minus 4, 2. So 169 minus 144, that is 25. If you transpose square, it will become root 25. So BC equal to root 25. So what is the root 25? Root 25 is nothing but 5 centimeters, right? So even though we got BC value 5 centimeter. Actually what we have to find? We need to find out sine ratio. What is sine ratio, children? Sine ratio is opposite side by hypotenuse. With respect to A, what is opposite side, children? BC, that is 5 centimeter, and hypotenuse is 13 centimeter. The second question is tan A. What is the ratio of tan? Opposite side by adjacent side. With respect to A, opposite side is 5 units and adjacent side is 12 units. So what is the ratio of tan? Tan A is 5 by 12 units and sin A is 5 by 13 units. This is our fourth problem. Yes, children. Now coming to fifth question. If 3 tan A equal to 4, then find sin A and cos A. Don't confuse children. What is given? Given 3 tan A equal to 4. What is the meaning of 3 tan A? 3 is multiplied by tan A. As 3 is multiplying, if you transpose, it becomes denominator. So right? Tan A equal to 4 divided by 3. Yes? Now what is the ratio of tan function? Tan is nothing but opposite side by adjacent side. Right? Okay. Now consider a right angle triangle. A, B, C. Right angle is at B. Angle is at A, children. With respect to A, opposite side is BC, that is 4 units, and adjacent side is AB, 3 units. We don't know what is hypotenuse AC. By using Pythagoras theorem, what is Pythagoras theorem? AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. So AC square, that only we have to find. AB is 3 units and BC is 4 units. So AC square equal to 3 square, 3 3 is 9, 4 square, 4 4 is 16. 9 plus 16, 25. Square if you transpose, it will become square root. So what is the square root of 25? Square root of 25 is 5 centimeter. So AC value also we got. Now what we have to find? We need to find sine ratio. Sine. What is the ratio of sine? Opposite side by hypotenuse. So what is the, with respect to A, opposite side is BC, 4 units. Hypotenuse is AC, 5 units. So sine is 4 by 5. Coming to cos. What is the ratio of cos? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. With respect to A, adjacent side is AB, 3 units. Hypotenuse is AC, 5 units. So what is the ratio of cos? Cos A equal to 3 by 5. This is our fifth problem. Yes. Now coming to sixth question. In triangle ABC and triangle XYZ, if angle A and angle X are acute angles, such that cos A equal to cos X. What is given? Given cos A equal to cos X. Then we need to show that angle A equal to angle X. Actually children, they have given two triangles, angle ABC and angle XYZ. In that two triangles, angle A is acute angle, angle X is acute angle. Two acute angles. Of course, we know that in a right angle triangle, one angle is right angle, and what about other two angles? Other two angles are acute angles, right? Other two angles are acute angles. What are the two angles? Angle A and angle X. I can say that this is angle A and this is angle X, because they both are acute angles. So let it be, the vertices is, right angle is at B. Got it? Now if angle A and angle X are acute angles such that cos A equal to cos X, what is the ratio of cos? We know that cos ratio is adjacent side by hypotenuse, right? With respect to A, adjacent side is what? AB, and hypotenuse is AX with respect to A, because angle is at A. Now coming to right hand side, cos X, angle is at X. With respect to X, adjacent side is BX and hypotenuse is AX, children, right? So AX gets cancelled. We can directly cancel denominators if there is an equal sign. So we have AB equal to BX. Children, as we learned in previous class, angles opposite to equal sides are also equal. Can you say me what is the angle opposite side to AB? Angle opposite to AB is angle X, children. What is the angle opposite to side AB? That is angle X, right? Now coming to what is the angle opposite to side BX? Angle opposite to side BX is angle A. See what they are asking to prove? They are asking to prove that angle A equal to angle X. Yes, of course we got angle A equal to angle X. What is the reason here? Angles opposite to equal sides are also equal. So go with this method. This is an easy method. If you go with the textbook problem, example problem method, it takes long time. Okay, this is the easiest method. I hope you understood the sixth question, which is a tricky question, right? Yes, listen children carefully. Seventh question. If cot theta equal to 7/8, then evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. That is our first problem. Second one is 1 plus sin theta by cos theta. Okay. So what is given? Given cot theta is 7/8. What is the ratio of cos function? Cos is nothing but, cot is nothing but adjacent side by opposite side, right? Adjacent side by opposite side. Now consider a right angle triangle A, B, C. Right angle is at B. So cot theta, let us consider angle is at A, that is theta. With respect to theta, opposite side is BC, adjacent side is AB. AB is our adjacent side, 7 cm. BC is our opposite side, 8 cm. Now let us find what is the value of AC by using Pythagoras theorem. AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. So AC square equal to 7 square, 7 7 is 49, 8 square, 8 8 is 64. So AC square equal to 49 plus 64, 4 plus 9, 13, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. So square you transpose children, it will become square root. So what is the value of AC? AC is root 113, which is not a perfect square. Let it be root over 113 only. Okay. Now coming to our first question, 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. So first let us find what is the ratio of sine. Sin theta is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse. What is opposite children? Opposite is 8, that is BC, and hypotenuse is root 1113. So sin theta value is 8 by root 1113. Now at the same time, let us find cos theta. Cos is nothing but adjacent side by hypotenuse. So adjacent side is 7 units by hypotenuse is root 113 units. Right? So now let us substitute 1 plus sin theta is 8 by root 113 into 1 minus sin theta is 8 by root 113 divided by 1 plus cos theta is 7 by root 113 into 1 minus cos theta is 7 by root 113. Right? Listen children carefully. Here nothing in the sense 1. Here also nothing in the sense 1. Here also nothing in the sense 1. Here also nothing in the sense 1. Now first let us see what is the LCM of 1 and root 113. That is root 113. Root 113 into 1, root 113 plus 1 into 8, 8 into what is the LCM of 1 and 1 1 root 3? Root over 113. Root 113 into 1, root 113 minus 1 into 8, 8 divided by, similarly denominator children, 1 root 113 LCM, root 113, root 113 into 1, root 113 plus 1 into 7, 7. Again the LCM of 1 and root 113 is root 113. Root 113 into 1, root 113 minus 1 into 7, 7. Okay children. Now if you observe, which is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Yes, here also a plus b into a minus b. So root 113 plus 8 into root 113 minus 8, I can write as root 113 whole square minus 8 whole square divided by root 113 into root 113 whole square. Square root cancel, it will become 113 divided by again root 113 plus 7 into root 113 minus 7. I can write as root 113 whole square minus 7 square divided by root 113 into root 113 whole square. I can write as 113. Okay. Square root gets cancelled. Square root gets cancelled. Square root gets cancelled. 113 minus 8 square value 64 divided by 113 minus 7 square value 49. So 113 minus 64, 13 minus 4, 9, 10 minus 6, 4. 49 divided by 13 minus 9, that is 4, 10 minus 4, 6. So what is the answer children? The value of 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta is 49 by 64. Right? That is our first problem. Now coming to second problem. 1 plus sin theta by cos theta. So 1 plus, what is the value of sin theta? Sin theta is 8 by root 113 divided by, what is the value of cos theta? Cos theta is 7 by root 113. Right? Nothing in the sense 1 root 113 LCM is root 113. Root 113 into 1 root 113 plus 1 into 8 divided by 7 by root 113. Root 113 gets cancelled. So root 113 plus 8 by 7. So this is our second one answer, 1 plus sin theta by cos theta. So little bit calculation part is there in this problem. Nothing is to worry. Simply you have to be careful when we are solving this sum. Okay children, this is our seventh question. Yes children. So eighth question is, in a right angle triangle ABC, right angle is at B, tan A equal to root 3. What is given? Tan A equal to root 3. So don't confuse. Nothing is there in denominator. We can write as 1. Right? That's all. So what is the ratio of tan? Opposite side by adjacent side. With respect to A, opposite side is BC, root 3 units, and adjacent side is AB, 1 unit. So let us find AC. By using Pythagoras theorem, AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. So AC square equal to AB value 1 square, BC value root 3 whole square. So 1 square 1, square root cancel 3. So 1 plus 3, that is 4. I mean AC square equal to 4, AC equal to square root of 4. Square root of 4, how many units children? 2 units. Square root of 4 is 2 units. We got AC also. Now the first question is, they are asking to find sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. Angle is very very important children. First sin A with respect to A. What is sin ratio? Opposite side by hypotenuse. So sin A is root 3 by 2 into cos C. Angle is at C with respect to C. What is the ratio of cos? cos is nothing but adjacent side by hypotenuse. With respect to C, adjacent side is root 3 and hypotenuse is 2 units. Clear children? Plus cos A, angle is at A. What is the ratio of cos? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is with respect to A is 1 unit and hypotenuse is 2 units. Next sin C. With respect to C, sin opposite side by hypotenuse into 1 by 2. Root 3 into root 3 whole square, that is 3. 2 into 2, 2 2 is 4. Plus 1 into 1, 1 1 is 1. By 2 into 2, 2 2 is 4. 3 plus 1, as denominators are same, retain its denominator as it is. Directly add numerators 3 plus 1. That is 4 by 4. 4 divided by 4, which is equal to 1. Now coming to second question, cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. With respect to A, what is cos A children? Cos A is 1 by 2. What is cos children? Cos C is root 3 by 2. Minus, what is sin A children? Sin A is root 3 by 2 into, what is sin C children? Sin C is 1 by 2. 1 into root 3 by 2 into 2, 4. Root 3 into 1, root 3 by 2 into 2, 4. Plus root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4 gets cancelled. So the answer is 0. So with this we completed our whole exercise 11.1 completely. I hope you understood this exercise 11.1 clearly. Please hit subscribe my button, share it, like it. Thank you.